we can't sit passively by any longer and let other people make the decisions or control the narrative about this profession. I was told, how can you run for office? Education is a single issue topic. All you can speak to is education. And I said, well, let me tell you something. Teachers know when a family is moving because dad lost their job, so they're losing their house and the student has to go to another school, or mom is incarcerated and the aunts are taking care of the child, or they're suffering with depression, or struggling with their sexuality, or can't play sports because they can't get a physical because the family doesn't have health insurance, or the grandma can't get a visa to come visit, or the students are absent from school because they're undocumented and something that they heard on the news the day before was extremely troubling and they're afraid to come there. So we have a front row seat to everything that's happening in the community. We know how every policy impacts families and people. When people are talking to me about healthcare and the cost of healthcare, in my mind, I'm thinking about the kid who was hospitalized because he had a toothache that was not taken care of for almost 5 months that resulted in a blood clot, and they were talking about amputating his foot. That's what I'm thinking about, not about dollars and cents. When people are talking about undocumented students, I'm thinking about my student who worked every day with me to build houses but couldn't get on a plane with me to go to New Orleans for Habitat for Humanity because her mother was afraid she'd be detained in the airport. Every policy has people attached to it. And I think that's the space we operate in. And we have to be reminded that we have to expand what that space looks like. We are so used to affecting children one at a time that we forget the power that is in our collective teacher voice. Do not be muted. Do not be silenced. Do not underestimate who you are and what you bring and the potential that you have in you to change the outcomes of every student that you touch. Find your teacher voice. Thank you.